Welcome back to Got Your Tail, aka Persona 5 Tactica. I believe is the name of the song. I don't remember. I've been a while since I've flipped through the Tactica soundtrack because I have it on my phone. It's on Apple Music. Enough. I don't actually have enough of that. Right, her arena's boost tree is actually the most expensive tree in the game. 20, 25, and 30. Usually that reserved for this skill tree. I guess everybody's this tree is actually expensive. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Our waiting condition is clear within 7 turns. Hey, it's this map again. This time we're working backwards.
Here come the trash mob. All right. Let's take them out.
It's starting to get intense. Was Angel and this show of suspense? I said we are on the road, no fear at all. But it's what the future holds. I found out something unheard.
All right, leave it to me.
It's hard to
Show me what you got.
To do here.
when freedom is
Okay.
Fuck.
Great. Get ready. Here I go.
You stop and go. You have stop and go.
Yes. All right.
Let's do this. Show me what you got.
To do here.
Get ready.
Oh,
Here I go.
all right.
Leave it to me. All right.
That would be in follow-up range. I just didn't
What to do here?
predict that I don't have stop and go on Magana.
Yes.
Here I go.
Now.
Leave it to me. Show me what you got.
All right.
Get ready. Here I go.
Now.
saw his go through for there. It took me like 30 seconds to like actually remember the song.
Show me what you got. Nailed it. That's our tactic. Let's do this. Get ready for Mona defeated an enemy. Everyone, follow his lead. Okay, Mona. That's over for you. Zoro!
That should be another one dead.
Mona defeated an enemy. Everyone, follow his lead.
Ow.
What to do here?
Leave it to me. Show me what you got. Let's do this.
Now,
I'll take care of this.
It's per turn. It's a per turn basis, by the way.
Leave it to me.
yes.
All right.
All right.
Get ready. Here I go.
Now,
I should be safe.
Show me what you got. Leave it to me. Nice position, Mona. Okay, Mona. That's fun to be safe.
Forgot about you.
All right. Nice one, Arena. Let's do this. Time for my persona. So the
what the future holds. I found out some beats unheard. Either way, it's hard to prove words. When freedom is gone from us, heroes disguised to the
And that's a game.
You get to learn what
2 turns and it's 8 minutes.
the power of the Phantom Thieves.
Add more money and more experience. Like I said, we are not grinding, so this anything extra we can get will be very invaluable. Oh look, it's the one I didn't fuse. I totally did not fuse. Not, I just it's the one I did not show because reasons. The problem is that they're an actual like part of
Damn it. We managed to take them out, but
Egyptian mythology, so it's like and out of all the games that use mythology in some way, I think the Persona series is probably one of the most respectful of mythology. Relatively. Hell, they even have a little bit of a blurb about each of the backgrounds of the different, usually, the different backgrounds of the figures that are of the personas. Yeah, this probably doesn't go much further than like a Wikipedia article. You can't learn everything you need to know about the mythological characters from Persona, but you can get a good enough of an idea to be curious about it. And honestly, that is what things need to do more of. But yeah. Ishizu. Because I'm not saying the actual name. Because YouTube does not like it.
More reinforcements could show up at any moment. We should retreat immediately. Yeah, Queen's right. Let's retreat, Joker. We'll regroup at the hideout.
Every time I just now think of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what time it is? More dialogue.
Oh?
Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of a shame when, like, mythological slash religious figures get co-opted for, let's say, unsavory purposes.
Still.
Excuse me.
I'm just moving my stuff around. It really just muddies the water when it comes to, like,
What about...
anthropology and whatnot. The study of stories, if I'm remembering correctly. So what is a religion but a series of stories?
Oh, right.
Stories people believe in, and honestly, I will respect that. We all need something to believe in, honestly. But it's just kind of a shame when things that aren't meant to be taken as
Well...
something bad gets co-opted for something bad. God of medicine being used for something other than medical. Something so as good as medical has been. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna get off this topic.
Yes, that's right.
I guess any of you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I watch Yu-Gi-Oh content mostly because I think the cards are neat. I haven't watched like a people actually play Yu-Gi-Oh. I just think they look neat, and some of them have pretty good stories behind them, or interesting stories behind them, or can be interpreted as such. I don't know. Also, the ban lists. I like watching ban list videos for some reason. Yu-Gi-Oh has always been that, is kind of that card game in my mind that has been power trip to hell and back, but it's still somehow balanced. Because you use every single card. The entirety of them printed. So some of them are very wordy. I don't know, I just think it's interesting. Don't think we have any new quests.
We sure have. Come back again later.
It's be cutting it close. We're not going into the next battle right away, so might as well continue the story. Get out briefing at some point.
Okay, let's go over the situation.
Wait, where's Yuki-san? Yuki-san went out into town. She wanted to check on the people we freed.
She's quite kind-hearted, isn't she? We can tell her everything later.
So sure. Will you tell us what's going on?
Yes. Just as he said, Yoshiki is my father. Remember everything. He is Yoshiki Kasukabe, a current member of the Diet.
Huh? Your old man's a politician too?
Kasukabe. He's a Diet member who doesn't attract much attention, but he's had a long-standing career. I've heard he even has a reputation for consensus building within his party.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yes, some people call him Buddha Kasukabe, in admiration of his serene temperament.
And that's just the face he shows. But inside he's just spite.
On the surface, that is. My father is obsessed with political power. Not being one for the spotlight, he tended to shy away from publicity. Which is why he sought to fulfill his desires by making me Prime Minister. When I was a child, he raised me very strictly. Not just academically. He drilled me on political etiquette and controlled my social interactions. If I failed to comply with his demands, he wouldn't hesitate to raise his hand against me. Even as a child, there were moments when I resented being born to such a family.
That sounds horrible.
My father's word was absolute. The thought of rebelling never even crossed my mind. Moreover, I had no one else to turn to.
What about your mom? She didn't help you?
My mother was very frail. She passed away when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. To be honest, I can barely remember her. Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, I eventually became a Diet member by riding on my father's coattails. Even now, I simply do what my father tells me to do. That still hasn't changed. Given my history, it's rather laughable that I could forget him.
However, there's something I still don't understand. From your father's perspective, you were always an obedient son. So, why was he so upset with you?
He was so desperate to find you that he even said you were a wanted criminal.
He seemed awfully enraged about something you ran off with. What was that about?
My father actually is a criminal. Following Representative Shido's downfall, my father finally decided to take action. He laid the groundwork to ensure that I would be nominated as the Prime Minister.
I don't really get this stuff, but is it really that easy to do?
Shockingly so. Because one thing's for certain, at least from my... Okay, I'm gonna say, my experience with Japan is from a second hand of mostly video games. And just kind of things. And, you know, Nintendo being very legally trigger happy, let's put it that way. Japan is not exactly the best political state in the world. I'll just leave it at that. I'm going to also preface that I'm a dumbass who doesn't know or live in Japan. It could be an absolutely wonderful place for all I know. But in equal measures, it makes it, as much as I see from, at least of Japanese media, it's equally as much of a place I never want to live.
Not under normal circumstances. However, my father took advantage of the political turmoil that's been going on since last year. He employed shady characters to intimidate representatives he had dirt on. He also went about wheeling and dealing a large amount of Marie's family's financial resources.
That's true. Then he's guilty of extortion, blackmail, and bribery. All criminal offenses.
Yet we'll see no charges for them, because f*** you, that's why.
And you're sure of this?
You know, I wanted to play this game. I put it on the list. And then it's our current political climate in the States is just growing regret, because honestly, you know, the situations when the over exaggerated version of from a different country, mind you, seems less, doesn't seem out of the ordinary, I guess. And the situation currently going on is like, yep, it's stranger than fiction. No, just leave it at that. It's not exactly the best. But hopefully it's a wake-up call.
I have documents he forged, voice recordings, and other hard evidence as well. I had a hunch my father rigged the election, which is why I investigated. I still have the evidence, which I secretly stole on hand.
So, all you have to do is go public with that, and he can't control you anymore.
I couldn't muster the courage to blow the whistle on him. My father's schemes were not out of the ordinary in the political world.
That's the unfortunate part.
Ending the political confusion with steady leadership was in everyone's best interest. That's what I kept telling myself. It's truly a shameful story.
Turn over and
You're
leave.
exactly right. Not speaking up makes me equally guilty. I won't talk my way out of it. Well,
Well, setting that aside for now, I think I finally get the gist. Yoshiki thinks you hid that evidence, so he's trying to get it back, right?
No. I thought so too at first, but something still doesn't make sense. It's very unlikely that my father knows I stole the evidence of his crimes. First of all, he didn't show any signs of panic about his misdeeds potentially being exposed. Furthermore, I doubt the thought of me betraying him would have even crossed his mind.
But why is he after you then?
That's because... It might be because I thought that he knew about it. The thought of my father questioning me about the evidence I stole fills me with terror. In other words, I think he knows because that's how I perceived it to be.
Hey, he's actually getting a bit of a hang of the cognitive world.
So, if Toshiro's perception is reflected in Yoshiki, then that means...
Someone clue me in here?
Then that means this kingdom is born out of Toshiro's cognition.
Correct. I have not been subtle about that. Whatever said keep that in mind, yeah. In mind, yeah. The kingdoms are essentially Toshiro's palace, in a way. Or, I guess more likely, his equivalent of the Persona 4 dungeons.
Are you saying this part of the metaverse is Toshiro's?
I believe that's the most pragmatic explanation. I should be the only one who knows I have the evidence, so it would all fit together. Although it could be possible that my father caught on to me in the real world. But the incident at the enemy base convinced me of my theory.
Let's hear it.
The password.
Oh, you mean the password you used to open the hidden door? Yeah, that was close. I still can't believe that door was actually giving me serious trouble. Oh, I get it. That was when...
How's it looking, Oracle? Can you open it?
Oh, this lock is a bit tougher than I expected. This guy is either really paranoid or a serious scaredy cat.
Or both.
Hey, let's have some fun and make this guy squeal, huh?
This is getting bad. We have to stop them. Wait, I know how you feel, but we can't.
Oh no. It sounds like there's a tense situation going on over there.
Damn it, I can't crack the password. I'm sorry, it's gonna take me a bit longer. Come on, we just need to get past this, and then we'll be able to expose all of Yoshiki's misdeeds.
Misdeeds? Expose?
This is looking really bad. How much longer, Oracle?
Oh, I'm so close. I just gotta do something about this password.
Sorry, but I'm borrowing this for a moment.
Whoa, hey, Pops, what are you...
I just need to input the password, right? This should do it.
It opened.
Way to go, Toshiro. You have a knack for this kind of thing, too?
No, that was just...
All right, looks like we're all set on our end. Ball's in your court, guys.
I must have been able to open the door because I perceived myself exposing my father's crimes.
Couldn't you have guessed the password because he's your father?
My father is a cautious man. He would frequently change the password on these kinds of devices. Isn't it a little hard to believe that something I came up with at random was the right password?
That's a fair point. And also something we all should kind of be doing more often is changing our passwords to... But we don't because we're lazy. I am no exception to this. I want to say, as much as I say that, I am no exception to this. I am also quite lazy and don't change my passwords as often as I should be. Like, sometimes I don't even use strong passwords. That's neither here nor there. As an IT person, change your passwords. At least once a year. It's safer to do it more, like once every few months, but like I said, we're all lazy. In a way. It's passwords are one of those things that are usually out of sight, out of mind. But they really are an important part of security. I don't know.
Well, that's...
I have more evidence as well. There's also this place, LeBlanc.
This place? What about it?
I had a nagging feeling there was something familiar about LeBlanc. Then it hit me. I knew this place in the real world. My being the youngest candidate for Prime Minister caused some commotion. I was uncomfortable no matter where I went. I was overwhelmed every day, having to entertain visitors, meet other Diet members, and deal with the media. And one day, I stumbled upon LeBlanc in a back street. From then on, I went there to find refuge whenever I wanted to be alone.
I don't remember correctly. I haven't played Persona 5 in a while. Does that kind of suit Glass's NPC actually appear? Because that would be very creative, turning an NPC into an actual character. Though I don't think there's been one with one glove on.
Yeah, it's so peaceful there that you can hardly tell they do business.
So you're saying LeBlanc doesn't get customers? If the chief heard that, he'd be upset.
Oh, and the coffee there is exquisite. It's possible I ran into you all there before.
Then why does this world exist? And how did you end up in it?
I wish I knew. However, if my theory turns out to be true, then it means I've dragged you all into my own problems.
Honestly, when it comes to the metaverse, these guys were just gonna get dragged in regardless.
I'm truly sorry.
No need to apologize, man. That sort of thing doesn't bother us. Even if it turns out we're stuck here, we'll just work something out.
Yeah, I mean, we're practically pros in metaverse combat by now.
Considering everything, yeah, probably.
If we can't overcome this, then perhaps we were fated to be here.
But if you haven't noticed, we don't give up easily. I mean, how can I just lay down and die when there's still so many sweets I want to try?
Really?
We'll go home together. Oh, my microphone's picking that up. Microphone sometimes picks up stuff that I don't think it would. Other time, it doesn't pick up things. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with train of thought.
You're all very tough, aren't you?
Well, we've been through a lot, so we're not going down without a fight. Don't sell yourself short, Toshiro.
Huh?
You discerned your father's motives and took action of your own volition. If you had kept quiet about it, then you would have remained his puppet.
You couldn't overlook your father's crimes, so you wanted to make things right. Isn't that so?
But I didn't have the courage to.
Not at the time, right? Think about it, Toshiro. This is the same as when you confronted Marie.
20 minutes of cutscene.
Just like you said, even puppets have a backbone.
Yes. You're right. Phantom Thieves. I have a favor to ask.
You want us to do you a favor?
Yes. I'd like to make a deal with you all. Even if this world is in my mind, I still can't manipulate it at will, right? For example, I can't just wish my way out of here.
Yeah, that would probably be difficult. First of all, changing a person's heart is not an easy feat. Every time we steal someone's treasure, we're risking our lives.
In that case, there's something I have to do. I'm not going to run from my father anymore. Not even from the version of him in this world. I need to see him again and settle the score. Will you lend me a hand, Phantom Thieves? In return, I give you my word that I'll indict my father for his crimes. I'll come clean with everything. I'll free the political world from corruption and... No, I can't call this a deal. What you all would get in return is too ambiguous. More tangible. Since you're Phantom Thieves, maybe some cash or jewels, or even gold. But where would I get that kind of money? Would it even be legal? There must be something.
So, what should we do?
Let's help him out.
Huh?
We'll fight by your side while we're here. In exchange, you'll indict your father for his crimes in the real world. That's the deal. We don't need anything else.
You're the only one who can set your father straight.
Yeah, if there's a grown adult out there who lost their way, we're counting on you to fix him up for us.
I swear I'll fulfill my promise. You have my word. Thank you, Phantom Thieves.
Then it's a deal. Oh, Yuki-san! You came back!
Yes, it seemed like you were discussing something important, so...
Oh. I should explain things to you as well, Yuki-san. But... well... how do I put this?
It's all right. I only heard a little bit, but I was listening. Although I may not understand the finer details of your world, I know you want to win against your father, correct?
Yes.
Then it appears we have the same goal. Many people are still imprisoned in the basement of Yoshiki's castle. My only wish is to rescue them and rid the people of their suffering. So, once again, could you please lend us your strength?
If it does.
Thank you very much. I'll be sure to help out as well. Well, I'm sure everyone is exhausted from all that we've been through. Let's stop this talk of battle for now and take a break. I'll make some tea for everyone.
20 minutes of
That sounds lovely,
cutscenes.
Yuki-san. All of you should get some rest. I'll start working on our next strategy. need to act while the Eisen squad is still in disarray, so we don't have too much time to dally.
Oh, right. If you're coming up with a strategy, I'd like to explain something to you first.
All right, let's talk over there.
I think I'll have some tea and rest for a bit.
Me too. It's about time we finally took a break.
I have some good tea leaves on hand, too. I'll bring it out once it's ready.
Are we done?
Better jot that down.
Until next time. 41 minutes of cutscenes. Not actually, but like, eh. We had like 8 minutes and then like 10. So that was a half an hour of cutscene. Great, lovely, perfect. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these kind of games going forwards. The game is relatively short, but also it's like, it's so many cutscenes. Until next time.